Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Jade Cargill's attackers may have been revealed, but Dominik Mysterio is now worried about Liv Morgan. The star confronted her about the Cargill situation on Raw tonight. On WWE SmackDown, Nick Aldis showed footage from when Jade Cargill was being loaded into an ambulance after her attack a few months ago. It showed two stars walking away from the ambulance, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. However, Naomi and Bianca Belair were convinced that the duo was involved in attacking Cargill and said that they were going to Raw to settle things. Dominik Mysterio confronted her about what was said on SmackDown and expressed his worry, saying that Belair and Naomi were here on Raw to seek revenge on them. "I heard that Bianca and Naomi are here on Raw. They are looking for revenge," Mysterio said. Liv Morgan seemed unbothered even after Dominik Mysterio expressed concern and asked her about Bianca Belair and Naomi. She said the only revenge the two stars need to worry about is that Raquel Rodriguez and Liv would take their women's tag team championship from them. She didn't mention Jade Cargill or deny the charges. "Maybe, I feel like the only revenge they should worry about is when Raquel and I take their tag team titles," Liv said. What happens when the stars confront each other remains to be seen. The tension in the WWE locker room had been rising for weeks, and on this particular episode of Monday Night Raw, it was set to explode. Ever since Rhea Ripley had been sidelined with an injury, chaos had reigned in the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan, the devious mastermind who had inserted herself into the mix, had been at the center of controversy. But when Jade Cargill stepped into the spotlight, things took a sharp turn. The previous week, Cargill had delivered a scathing promo, calling out Liv Morgan for manipulating Dominik Mysterio and trying to drive a wedge through the Judgment Day. Her words echoed throughout the WWE universe, sending social media into a frenzy. Liv had brushed it off in interviews, but tonight, she wouldn't be able to ignore it any longer. Opening segment, the accusation revisited. Raw opened with Jade Cargill standing tall in the ring, microphone in hand, looking every bit the dominant force she had proven herself to be. The crowd roared as she lifted the mic to her lips. "Liv Morgan," Jade began, her voice sharp and commanding. "I see what you've been doing. You think you're untouchable because you've got Dominik Mysterio wrapped around your little finger? You think you can replace Rhea Ripley? Let me tell you something, there's only one mommy, and you are not her." The audience erupted in cheers, sensing the storm brewing. Liv Morgan's theme music hit, and she sauntered down the ramp, smirking, clearly unbothered by Jade's accusations. She entered the ring, standing toe-to-toe with Cargill. "Oh, Jade," Liv said mockingly, twirling a strand of her hair. "You're new here, so I'll give you a pass. But let me make one thing clear, I don't replace anyone. I improve things." Before Jade could retort, Dominik Mysterio's music played, and the WWE universe was met with a conflicted-looking Dom. He walked down the ramp, hesitating before stepping into the ring. Dominik's dilemma. Dominik grabbed a microphone but paused, looking between the two women. His mind was racing. Since Rhea had been away, Liv had been there for him. She had whispered in his ear, assured him that Judgment Day was better under their guidance. But now, Jade was exposing it all. And worse, Dominik wasn't sure if Jade was wrong. "Liv," Dominik started, his voice uncertain. "Jade's got a point. I mean, ever since Rhea's been gone, things have been different. I don't know what to think anymore." Liv's eyes widened with feigned hurt. "Dom, how could you say that? After everything we've done together?" She stepped closer, placing a hand on his chest, but Dominik took a step back. Jade smirked. "See? Even Dom is starting to wake up. You're using him, Liv. And when Rhea comes back, you're going to be the first one to run." Liv clenched her jaw. "You don't know anything about me, Jade. But if you want to fight about it, name the time and place." The chaos unfolds. Before Jade could accept the challenge, Finn Balor and Damian Priest stormed down the ramp, looking furious. Priest snatched the microphone from Jade and turned his attention to Dominik. Dom, what the hell are you doing out here? Priest demanded. You're listening to her? He gestured at Jade before glaring at Liv. And you, I told you to stay out of Judgment Day business. Liv crossed her arms defiantly. Oh please, Damien. I've been keeping this group together while you've been playing leader. Finn stepped in between them before the argument could escalate. Enough. We need to handle this the right way. So tonight, Jade Cargill versus Liv Morgan, settle it in the ring. The crowd erupted in cheers as Adam Pearce appeared on the stage, making the match official. Dominik stood there, torn, as the two women exchanged intense glares. Main event, Liv Morgan versus Jade Cargill. The match was fierce. Jade used her sheer power to dominate early on, tossing Liv across the ring. But Liv, ever the opportunist, found ways to dodge, counter, and exploit Jade's aggression. Midway through the match, Dominik came down to ringside, his emotions conflicted as he watched the battle unfold. Liv caught his eye, using it as a distraction to rake Jade's eyes and hit a DDT for a near fall. But Jade wasn't done. She roared back with a vicious pump kick that sent Liv sprawling. Just when it looked like Cargill was going to win, Dominik jumped on the apron, seemingly trying to reason with both women. Liv took advantage, rolling Jade up with a handful of tights. 1, 2, 3. Liv stole the victory. The crowd erupted in boos as Liv slid out of the ring, smirking as she grabbed Dominik's hand. Jade looked furious, realizing what had happened. Priest and Finn emerged from the back, shaking their heads at Dominik. As Liv raised Dominik's arm, he didn't look sure about what had just transpired. The battle lines had been drawn, but where did Dominik truly stand? Aftermath, Rhea Ripley's imminent return? As Raw went off the air, commentary speculated on what Rhea Ripley would have to say about all of this. The Queen of Judgment Day was coming back soon, and when she did, Liv Morgan might have to face the consequences of her actions. Dominik Mysterio had a choice to make, and it wouldn't be easy. The Judgment Day was on the verge of implosion, and everyone knew that the moment Rhea Ripley returned, all hell would break loose.